In this video, I'm going to share with you a simple exercise to start to work out your consciousness. And that's going to help expand it and grow it and strengthen it so that you can have a better quality day with the physical, mental, and emotional experiences that happen. So, we know that whatever we put our attention on grows and expands. If you've ever had a plant, a house plant, you know that it needs your attention to water it and to give it sunlight regularly. Regular attention causes the plant to grow and flourish. And in the same way, we want to make sure we're giving attention to the things in life that we care about, our relationships. We visit them regularly. Maybe we make a phone call. We say, hello, I was thinking about you. We give it attention. We give that person attention. We connect with them. Maybe we find something similar that made us think of them, and we share it with them. And this regular attention causes the relationship to blossom. What about our physical bodies? We give attention to exercise and to what we eat. And when we just revisit those ideas, those concepts of healthy eating and exercises to build a strong body, when we revisit those and give them our attention, we can take actions in those areas and we expand, we strengthen, we grow. So in the same way, we want to make sure we have ways, practices, or exercises that are going to give our consciousness, our awareness, a workout. Because really, that is the part of us that we don't notice as much as the other things. We're always noticing our physical body and our physical world. We're immersed in it all day long. Just driving down the road, we see the stop sign, the street lights, other cars. We're given physical signals throughout the whole day, what the steering wheel feels like on our hands. So there's no shortage of exercises that engage our physical body. And how about our intellectual or mental faculties? They're engaged just as much during the day too. If we're talking with someone, we are reading their body language, we're interpreting what their words mean, what they're asking us or what they're revealing to us. So we're involved deeply in mental exercises all throughout the day. If we're at work and we're reading through papers and trying to connect the dots, we're thinking and imagining. We're doing plenty of mental work, mental exercise throughout the day. And as far as emotional exercises, we are experiencing plenty of feelings all day long. When we witness something beautiful, we feel that feeling of awe and wonder. Someone says a kind word to us, we feel gratitude, warmth. We see some people upset or a situation that looks volatile. We feel that fear, maybe a little bit of disturbance or caution. So all day long we are getting physical, mental, and emotional exercise. There's no shortage of that. But the part that we don't always consciously focus on is our awareness. So any exercises we can use to give more attention to our awareness, that's going to help bring us into balance and empower us to be more present in our day-to-day life. So, the exercise I have for you today is called conscious casting. Conscious casting is like casting a fishing pole. It's like fishing. Let me explain. If you've ever been fishing or seen someone fish, everyone's seen somebody fish. They take the fishing pole and they cast the lure out into the water. So it travels some distance out into the water and lands. Then they relax, let it sit, and reel it slowly back in. So conscious casting, casting our awareness, casting our consciousness out into the world, onto a physical object in our environment is what I'm talking about. When we cast our consciousness, we're really moving it. I'm talking about moving it like a slow wave out to a desired place in our visual, physical environment. For example, let's say you go outside and you just look up at a treetop that's some short distance away, maybe like, 20, 30 yards away. So pick a place that you can't easily physically get to, that you want to cast your awareness or consciousness up onto. This could be a rooftop or a treetop. And so what the exercise is we're not going to be so focused on whose house it is or the color of the shingles or any of the other intellectual details. And we're not going to pay any attention to the thoughts in our head like this is a waste of time or what am I doing casting my consciousness up on this rooftop or this treetop. We're not going to think about the fact that it's impossible for me to just launch and be up on top of that roof or launch up and be sitting in that tree. We're not going to worry about the intellectual side of this. We're just going to go for it. We're going to suspend judgment. We're going to suspend the physical limitations, and we're going to put our focus on conscious travel. That's the exercise. It's conscious casting. So when we pick a treetop and we just imagine that we're traveling as awareness up onto the top of the tree, and that we just sit there, we just arrive there, and we can just be there for a moment. What it would be like to just launch and land. And then to look around. We want to start to then look around from the top of the tree, from that branch, and just imagine for a moment what the perspective looking back down at yourself might be. What angle would it be? And you can picture this in your mind, in your consciousness, with your imagination. Because we're traveling as consciousness. Our focus right now with this exercise is not about physical limitations. It's about how we can be conscious, launch up to the top of that tree, turn around and look back down at ourselves from that angle. And once you get that little picture in your mind's eye, then you can let go and come back down. You can let go and leave by just sort of moving, like retracting, come on back down to where you physically are. Now, by launching, landing, and then leaving, and doing this consciously and with our awareness as the primary goal, we're going to be giving it a workout. We're going to exercise our movement of consciousness. Because all day long, we are moving our awareness from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, out there in our physical environment. But we're not paying any attention to that movement that's happening, that flow, that power traveling through the environment. And when you practice conscious casting, you just get a little bit of a feel for the substance of what it's like to be in awareness in a physical, mental, and emotional body, and to be able to move. It slows it all down, and it expands it and gives you like that bird's eye view to be able to deal with more of the physical, mental, and emotional situations that you interact with during the day. So, just try it a few times throughout the day. It only takes a minute or two to cast your consciousness up to a treetop or cast it across the room where you're sitting. Turn around, look at yourself from that perspective, and then just let go and come back. Get in touch with the waves, the movement of it, the launch of it, so you can feel what it's like. Get a little glimpse of a sense of what it's like to move as awareness through your day, through the experience. Do this for maybe a week. Share the practice with others. Talk about it and discuss it with others. Rewatch the video. All of that's going to help deepen it, help reinforce it. And this is all just going to lead to more awareness, more noticing that you are being aware throughout your day. It's going to activate your consciousness, activate your observational body more and more, and you're going to find more of a sense of flow and balance, confidence. It just starts to happen. You just operate much smoother, much better. So, like the video if you like it. Share the video so others can benefit from it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I'm going to be making more videos, all designed to help us become more self-aware. Enjoy your day. Enjoy working out your consciousness. Enjoy the world. Enjoy your awareness.